So guys, I'm moving and I gotta pack up all of these Funko Pops. Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So the moving series has officially begun again. We're moving into, I think, a slightly smaller space. At the time of making this video, we technically haven't found a house yet, which kind of sucks. We're still working on that. It's been really difficult to find what we need for the right price, square footage, and all that, but we are hoping to move into something a little bit smaller. And I have to tear down this entire collection room because we are moving in about a month and a half at this point, so I wanted to get a little bit of an earlier start. I probably should have started a while ago, but here we are, we're doing it now. So there's going to be kind of a timeline to these videos, but I don't know how many videos there are going to be. I'm going to do one now, whenever you see this going up, probably this coming Sunday or whatever, and then there's going to be another one the following week, and then probably another one the following week as well, and we're going to tear down a couple shelves at a time. Now let me go ahead and give you the lay of the land. So there are literally just pops everywhere. They go over there. There's some lights. Sorry, there's a tripod there, but we have a lot of stuff over there, some leftovers from the auctions and stuff. However, we're mainly going to be focusing in this little area. I actually technically got a head start over here, and I pulled down all of my comic covers off the wall there. I got to pull out those nails. I actually decided I'm going to quit this set because they're just making way too many Spider-Man ones, but I am keeping this one because I love this. I almost considered just taking the pop out of there, but it doesn't have a stand. But I am going to be getting rid of the rest of my Spider-Man ones just because it's just, I simply cannot keep up with them. Anyways though, yes guys, the main focus today is going to be my Marvel and DC shelves. We're going to take down those posters, everything on top, and I have to put everything back in their boxes. So to kind of get started, this is kind of what this closet looks like if you're ever wondering. It is just boxes. It's a mess in here. It's basically just storage, but one of these boxes does actually have my Marvel pops in there for those out-of-box Spider-Man. Yeah, this should be the box where it has a majority of like my Marvel and, you know, other kind of random pops in there in my collection that I haven't displayed yet. I'm waiting for more Ben 10 pops to be able to do a display, but yeah, we have the Aaron box in there, Netero. This is probably, yeah, Anti-Venom there. So yeah, pretty much these boxes go to this shelf mostly and some there. Okay, so I think I'm just going to start with the Sinister 6 collection here just because they're some of the bigger deluxe pops. I just wish they didn't have these giant boxes, you know? I thought this set would be more popular on Amazon. It's such a cool set, and I actually waited, I probably waited about a year to complete this entire set because they kept going on clearance and I was catching them on specific sales until I completed the collection, because in no way was I paying full price if they were constantly going on sale, you know? So that was definitely one of my cooler things, and I got some as like Christmas gifts and birthday gifts, so it kind of worked out. But anyways, we have to tear down the set, unfortunately. So then we have like a little metal fig in here too. It's going to be kind of interesting because I am looking to get rid of these black shelves. They are Mainstays bookshelves. If it's available, I'll have it kind of like linked on this video. I kind of want to get the Billy bookcases from IKEA. That's one of my main goals. And I might get them in white because Bailey has them in white. And I just think they look a little better and look brighter on camera versus the black ones. But I don't know. I might have to like test it in the new office and all that. So we'll see. But yeah, let's continue taking these down. And I'll probably like cut around this video the most I can. It won't just be me standing here the entire time. But I also kind of just wanted to take down boxes, take down pops, and just chat with you guys essentially. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the office videos. There's not a lot of crazy news this month. It was a pretty light month. A lot of television shows, no crazy anime or anything. So nice little like breather month, but again, at the same time, it wasn't crazy for news. So you're seeing a lot more office videos. Plus, I happen to be moving at the same time. So I guess these sodas can probably just go away now. There were rumors about the sodas coming back, so I don't know. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but there were a lot of canceled soda lines. Let me know if you guys like the Funko sodas and, you know, if you still have a bunch and if you want Funko to bring them back. Because I thought they were pretty hot sellers until they started taking away the piece counts, and then that's where it went kind of downhill because they kind of just ruined their own product with that because they got greedy. And then I got a couple autographs up here. Andrew Garfield, Haley Steinfeld. There's some pretty cool Spider-Man ones. I got a couple other Spidey ones. And we're pretty much done. Well, then we got the Tom Holland signature, not Welling. I do have a Tom Welling signature. And I guess we just gotta dust this off. I'm hoping to sell these shelves because, like, I paid $30 for them, but they're obviously used. They probably have, like, you know, like back pieces come on. If I could get $5 for them, great. If I have to trash them, then I guess I have to trash them, or I'll try to give them away, of course. But, you know, it's kind of whatever comes first, because we have to get out by a certain time. So if I can't get rid of them, I can't get rid of them, you know, might just have to trash them. I'm gonna slowly just kind of like take these off the shelf really quick and kind of like do a quick little time lapse of me just taking them off, and then we'll go back to talking and kind of you know, putting them in the boxes and all that. So give me 1 second. Okay, here is the aftermath of me taking them all off the shelves. It is a sea of Spider-Man, villains, Spider-Women, just all kinds of stuff here. This is so many. I did not think I had this many, but when they're all together, that is a lot. And then that is what the shelves look like now. Bunch of empty boxes I have to put in. It's looking kind of empty. Now I just got it. Well, most of those are actually in box, which is great. I can just take those directly off the shelf and put them in a box, which is amazing. But all of these and these and these, I got to put back together. I think I'm going to start off with the deluxe pops just because I can identify those a little bit easier versus just picking off a pop and like, oh my gosh, there's a sea of pops over there. So, we got Sinister Six Spider-Man. This is going to take a while. I might have to speed up some of these portions because we literally... That's probably like 70 pops, maybe more. I really considered not taking a majority of my pops out in the next house. Like, at least the ones that aren't on camera. If it's like on camera behind me where I normally record over there, I've considered just like making that my out-of-box display. And then the rest just, you know, be in box or specific ones that I want out of box. They don't all have to be out of box because it's already a crazy hassle to dust, one. And two, it's so like, if I walk too fast in here, if I run in here or something like that, they could just blow over. So it's a little scary sometimes. But then when you have pops like this, absolute carnage, it's like you got to take that out. It looks so good. We're going to do it maybe 2 shelves at a time. I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 8 shelves in here. So I can do at least 2 videos, or like 4 videos packing up the office, putting things in boxes and all that. And I don't know, some videos might be more interesting than other ones of me like loading up the moving truck, a tall boxes of pops and all that. I don't know. We're kind of just going to play it by ear. I don't really do a lot of these vlog style videos. It's never really been my style, but you guys seem to enjoy the office videos of me just kind of talking. So of course, if you want to see more of that outside of, I just ripped this box. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm hoping to make this a little series through the next month and a half, so I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then we still got to do a video where we set up the office too, like the new one. And it's probably, like I said, we're going a little smaller, so I might end up having it kind of as my dual office versus having 2 offices, because we do have another room over there that is my like office that I edit in. Then we have Bailey's office, of course, and then this is just my studio that I record in and have a bunch of pops in, but it might just be editing and studio essentially. So I don't know, we'll see kind of what kind of house we land in, of course. All right, Vulture here. That's not Vulture. Let me do another quick little time lapse of me doing a couple of these so we can get through some of them in the video and we're not just sitting here for minutes and minutes and minutes just packing these up. Alrighty, so that was about 30 to 40 seconds in the hyperlapse for you guys and about 20-25 minutes for me. So this is kind of what everything looks like. We have some leftover like books, and that's a kind of like a pop-out art. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's really cool. I like it. It goes great with my Scarlet Spider. So we just kind of got to dust off these shelves. I still got a couple things to take off up there. Luckily, those boxes are behind there, so that's pretty easy. But we did make a pretty big dent in the out-of-box Spider-Man ones. This is where everything is currently. Then we have the deluxes, which might have to go in their own box. I don't even know if they'll fit in a box this size altogether, but we'll see. Then we still have all of these as well, which we'll need another box for. There's not really too... Well, behind this one there are some, but the rest, there's some down there, and then there's not too much there. But we do have to still put all of these in these boxes in here, so still a lot of work to do. And I will say, just standing and doing about, what I do, 3, 6, 9, 12, I probably did like 30 pops almost. My back hurts. All right, I think it's just I'm getting old and standing just is starting to hurt, which is crazy. Okay, so I did grab another taped up box here, and I'm gonna see what I can fit in with these deluxe pops in here. I'm not entirely sure, but we will see, of course. I wish all of them were the same size. It would make it a little more flush in here, but we are going to see how we can do this. Okay, so I can at least fit about 4 in a row. Hopefully you can see that okay. So 4 can go that way, and then we can definitely stack it too high. So these should fit, in theory. These should fit. And I wonder, whatever doesn't fit in this Spider-Man box, can I fit in here probably? Because ideally I'd like to keep everything together as best I can, just because it makes it easier when I'm unpacking, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, so we got a bunch of space left in here. I'll probably have to like kind of, you know, organize it better and like Tetris it better, but for the most part everything fit in there, which is pretty good. And we got this 3-pack too that we can throw in there. And then we're out of deluxes and stuff. Well, okay, so this is the one Spider-Man cover I wanted to keep, so I guess I can put that in here too. I really like the Spider-Man covers, but I'm already keeping the wanted poster covers for One Piece, so I don't want to get too involved in multiple of those, because it'll just be walls of that, and that like overwhelms me. I can't do it. So I will just be very, very picky if I buy more Spider-Man ones, but I just love that amazing Spider. I love it so much, and I hope it comes out as a regular pop eventually. But yeah, for now, this is looking good. All right, the Lucky Superior Octopus, he is right here, so that is a very, very easy grab here. And I'm kind of curious, if you made it this far in the video, what kind of collection do you guys have, like, for your, you know, just collection? Do you keep things out of box? Do you have it, like, half out of box, half in box? Are you just a person that does not take any of their pops out of box? Do you only collect a specific line or only grails? I would love to hear from you guys and just what you're doing with your collection specifically, because it always gives inspiration to other people's too. And I know a lot of people really want me to do more of the reviewing subscriber collection videos, which I may actually try to set one of those up before I go on a cruise with Bailey here pretty soon, because that's what she wanted to do with her for her birthday. So that was kind of like a little last minute thing, but we managed to find one cheap enough that we could do right around her birthday, which was nice. So that should be a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna do Spider-Man next. This is the OG Spider-Man. I love this so much. Not a lot of people love the OG look for this. I love it. I don't know why. I guess maybe just it reminds me a lot of Toby, and this was the only like closest thing to Toby Pop we had for a while, but I love this thing so much. Okay. Look at that. Look at those classic Marvel Pops on the back. I love it. So I realized something I can do to make it a little easier, just placing all the boxes, displaying them back here so I can pull them and grab it for the specific pop. It just makes things a lot easier that way. So we're going to build a little display again. It's just an empty box display. Right. And I guess you guys get to pretty much see a majority of my Spider-Man collection here, because I have so many. I need to do like an official count one of these days, because it's getting kind of crazy. Because I collect a lot of anime, as you know. I have a lot of One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, and then other miscellaneous animes. But Spider-Man is probably my second biggest collection. Or if it's like a specific like character collection, if we're not counting anime altogether, then Spider-Man would be my biggest Spider-Verse kind of like collection thing for the most part. Yes, that makes things much easier when I'm looking for the specific box for the pop. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody if, you know, unless you really love taking out your box. If you're thinking about it, like I said, it's a lot of work. It's very rewarding, but it is a lot of work. So please keep that in mind if you ever do this, because, I mean, you're literally watching me put 100 pops back in their box. So it is so much work, it's not even funny. Next one, Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Still love that they made pops from this set. I would love to own one of the old grails, like the Glow Chase Spider-Man, the Japanese one. That would be pretty crazy. But I'll have to settle for the regular one. And I do have it signed by Andrew Garfield, so I'll take that. If you made it this far into the video at this point, let me know, how many Funko Pops do you own? I get asked this question a little bit frequently, and I genuinely don't know. I I haven't counted in years. I've gotten rid of a lot over the years. I've bought a lot over the years. So I don't know if the numbers have kind of like evened out of me buying versus, probably not. Because like in the last year, I can confidently say I've not bought as much as I used to, for sure, just because Funko's been like in a weird place for a while where they were just putting out so much, and they still are to this day with certain lines that it's just overwhelming. So, you know, when you kind of realize that they're going to just keep pushing it out and pushing it out, variation after variation after variation, it's one of those things where you realize, okay, I can afford to slow down. Let's see what they make of this specific character, proceed from there, versus buying every single one that comes out, and then they come out with another one, you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta buy another one. And then it becomes a chore eventually because they put out so many. I know it just comes down to you should be buying what you like, but you change your mind over time. You wake up a different person every single day, you know? You wake up either angry, you wake up happy, you wake up sad. You know, anything can affect your mood. You know, you might wake up and not want to collect Pops anymore. It happens. So it's okay to change your mind. Don't let anybody tell you that, because I don't know, people are weird for judging that. Like, I change my mind all the time. I may not like something tomorrow, and that's just how it's going to be. I might not like this one tomorrow, and I may just get rid of it, or I may love it still and want to keep it. It happens. But it's a great thing to kind of just like swap out your collection every once in a while. It makes it look cool, and you can use the money for other things to put in the collection. And if you want that Pop 2 years down the road, you can buy it again. Like, it's really not that big a deal, you know. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just like rambling at this point, just spouting nonsense. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. I'm just trying to entertain you guys the best I can. I really would like to do more vlog-based videos, because this channel kind of, unfortunately, just not really unfortunately, because it's like blessed me with a lot of opportunities and all that, but more so it's turned into news-based. But when there's no news, I don't know what kind of videos to do. You know, I don't know what to inform you guys on, because while there is a good portion of the audience that really likes these like unboxing videos or all that, there's also a really sizable part of the audience here that doesn't really care for them or watch them. So that's why you guys don't see a lot of unboxing videos, because nobody really watches them. So when the video just bombs, it's really not worth it for me to do that. I just unbox them off camera, or maybe I do it on a different platform where it would do a little better. And it's not really that it's all about views. It's more so this is a job to me. So like sometimes I have to do what works versus what I want to do, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does make sense. But every once in a while, I will throw in a Funko Pop hunt, or I'll go to a convention, or I'll unbox some stuff and all that, because I really just want to do that video for that day. So, yeah, it's just, YouTube's a very tricky thing. It's not for the faint of heart. It's something you really have to put your all into to be successful at. I realized after doing it 8 years, and it's been really great at times. It's been really bad at times, and that's not me complaining by any means. It's just how it is, because if my videos do well, then I make money. If they don't do well, then I don't make money. You see? So it's definitely an interesting ride here, but I've been blessed to have like sponsors and make money on other platforms, and you know, sometimes I get sent stuff to review and all that. So it kind of all balances out for the most part, but you know, there are good months, there are bad months. Funko's just become really complicated in the last few years. I think a lot of you guys can attest to that and just feel exactly what I mean. So when the company becomes more complicated, it kind of makes you just think about things. When obviously my whole channel is based around Funko, and then when they start declining in popularity, it's like, oh, okay. You know, so that's just, those are one of those things where I kind of have to learn to adapt and change. And I really would like to eventually turn this channel into something a little bit different, or just like still involve Funko, of course, but talk about some other things that I'm interested in, other collectibles, because I have a lot of statues and figures in here. I just don't really talk about them because you guys aren't too crazy interested in that, which makes sense. You guys come here for Funko content, obviously. So it's just, you know, it's one of those things where I got to slowly introduce it to see how you guys feel. And of course, if you guys want to see specific kind of content or whatever, just let me know in the comments, and that, you know, lets me know what kind of videos to make sometimes. But for the most part, I've done a lot of news here. You guys really seem to enjoy that. It's something I'm pretty good at. Just putting a lot of information and condensing it into an 8 to 12, 13-minute video for you guys, you know, a couple times a week. Because I've already put the videos down to 5 times a week, and I was originally doing 7 for years. And then I just realized with the news, there's not always news, so I can't do 7 videos a week off that. I had to shorten it, which it kind of hurt me in some areas, but it was also beneficial because I got to take a little bit of a break, which was really nice. I need to stop talking so much and keep working, or I'm never gonna get done. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm definitely gonna have to cut this down because it's just craziness. But I'm having fun, just kind of just chilling and talking about, you know, different things and all that. We're still on topic, but not at the same time. Just kind of life stuff, I guess. I don't know what else to talk about. Like I said, I don't really do like vlogs like this, so this is more so me just kind of chilling and talking whatever comes to mind. So, like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Leave a like, please. But this moving series is going to be pretty nutty. Like I said, we still haven't found a house yet, which has been a little... It's definitely been stressing us out a little bit, if I'm being honest. Solely because it's just like... It's harder to find houses to rent than I thought. And it's all about finding what you want for what you can afford and everything. Because we were lucky, like I've talked about this before, but we were lucky to find this house because we either got denied at some houses 2.5 years ago when we were looking, and this was still in, you know, when everything was going on in the world all at the same time. And, you know, we got, unfortunately, one house we were looking at, they couldn't rent it yet. We went and looked at it. We were ready to sign papers, lease papers and all that, and then we found out the owner wasn't allowed to rent it because they hadn't owned it long enough or something. I have no idea, but it was crazy. So then the rental company helped us find this house, and we've had a lot of issues with this house too. So it's been a roller coaster of all kinds of things. I'm glad we were able to find somewhere to live, which was great, but at the same time, it's now we're back to that whole trying to find a house to rent and, you know, live there and try to find a place that does like a couple year leases so we can stay there comfortably. It's just a hassle. We're trying to rent as well for another couple years so we can like save for a down payment for a house and everything. So that's also something that's just on our mind is, you know, trying to afford a house with everything that is going on. So it's going to be interesting for sure, but we're doing the best we can. And luckily we both have pretty decent jobs. So we're going to make it work. We kind of have to make it work to live, obviously, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I went ahead and did some work off camera here. So this is kind of what's left over. I don't have their boxes for some reason. They weren't over there. They're somewhere in that closet. So I guess I got to find those a different day or whatever. But we filled up this box, okay? And then we practically filled up this box. Just a couple more things to go in there, which would be just some autographed pops, I guess. But then we have, I think we have a couple Spider-Men down here, actually, now that I think about it. So we have this one. We got these. And this one. Let's put that down. Any other Spider-Man? And I guess this technically counts. It's signed by Tom Hardy, which is pretty cool. So I have Tom Hardy, then I have Kirsten Dunst, and I have Bryce Dallas Howard. So some live action people, which is neat. Do we have any other Spider people? Nope. Okay, so I guess this is it. Let's grab these. So this was a pretty tough box to figure out. I had to kind of Jenga these in here, but I got everything in there, which is pretty nice. Oh, I don't know if this is going to fit. Okay, I got to fix that. Actually, really no fixing that, so that's just going to go that direction. And then we'll grab these. Those will go there. I'm kind of happy that the signed ones are kind of going closer to the top. Though, I'm not putting these in a moving truck like any of my pops. They're all going to go like in my car, and I'm going to drive them over to the new house myself, personally, so nothing gets damaged. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And I think, oh, I forgot. I got this one. I got the Grail. Oh, where am I going to put that? Will that fit out there? That fits. Okay. Do I have any other Spider-Men? I got some of the stuff up there, but that'll just go in different boxes. I think that's everything except for these. I still got to find these, but that's what, 4 pops there. I think I can fit that in. I think. I don't know. We've gotten this far, and there's only 4 left over. I have to find those boxes. Okay, so I was able to find 3 of the 4. No idea where that box is. It'll turn up. I did think it was on that shelf. I remember unboxing and putting it there, but I guess not. So let's go ahead and put these in that box. Oh yeah, and I meant to show you guys, I actually had my other signed Spider-Man pops, the Tom Holland, Andrew, and Haley. So I had to put those in here too. Got that there, and then we got one more, which is here. Oh no. Oh no, can it fit here? Okay, it can. Oh, that's a little I might have to put a protector on that. So we're finished up with these 2 boxes for now. We have some empty shelves here, just need to dust off, take that stuff off. I am going to empty out this box because I will need these boxes anyways when we have to, you know, clear all that out in the next part. So let me empty this out, and then I guess we can use it for some of these pops. Hey guys, so hopefully you can see me okay. Now we have this big box to pack up here. All right, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and start stacking these in here, and some are actually out of box here, so I'll have to put a couple in here. This is one of my prized pieces. Unmasked Wolverine Toy-tastic. I wanted the glow one, but I couldn't afford that, so here we are. Oh no, he's actually in there. But this also has some custom artwork by a subscriber, sent it over, which was really nice of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some of these back in their boxes here. Okay, so we put all those back in the box. Now we're moving on to the Daredevil collection here. So we do have the Mask of Vigilante here. Great piece. I actually got my Matt Murdock signed by Charlie at a Comic-Con. I think it was it TampaCon or something like that? But he was super nice guy. He chatted with me for a little bit, and he's super nice in person. He's so great. If you ever get the chance to meet it, well worth it. I think it was about $100 for the signature, but like I said, the encounter, he was super nice. So love that. I also want to expand more on the Daredevil set a little bit because I only have 4 pops from that original set so far. Yeah, I have the signed Matt Murdock, then I have Daredevil Mask, and then I have the Punisher Chase with the Daredevil helmet. So I need Matt in his regular suit, which I thought I had that pop, but I guess not. Interesting. But I do have the King Daredevil one, which is really nice. Okay. Got the Reverse Flash signature, which I got signed recently. Now this is going to be a little bit of a mix of Marvel and DC in this box, because that's what this shelf really is. Got my Captain America collection, a little bit of pops there. Nothing too crazy. Bruce Wayne, I do have a Dark Knight Trilogy collection. I don't have all of them, just what I could afford, because I can't afford that patina. Or Captain America pops, some Winter Soldier there. We got the Batman animated series. I might give up on this set. I don't know. It's not crazy calling to me. I need to rewatch it as well. But, yeah. Random Robin. We got my Arrow set, which is complete. Love this set. Love the show. I'm actually hoping to do a rewatch here pretty soon, which would be great. I wish my wife would watch it with me, but she has no interest, unfortunately. So that's okay. But I am aiming to get most of the set signed. So far, I have Stephen Amell's signature. I have Deathstroke's signature. I have Black Canary, Killer Frost. Oh, actually, I guess that's Flash. Never mind. So I got a decent amount. I got Malcolm Merlin's signature. My Diggle box, yeah, is all damaged on the bottom, and he was signing at Tampa one time, but I couldn't find a pop in time. And I was like, no. Unmasked Flash, I wanted to get this signed by Grant Gustin, but his line was too long, so it just was not happening. Oh, that is cutting it close. That is cutting it close. It'll close. It's close, though. But this box pretty much fit a majority of what we had here. I gotta go off camera here a little bit really quick. I gotta grab some pops up here. We got my Batman signature, Christian Bale. I love showing that off because I'm so proud of it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet him. I would love to meet him, I'd love to have met him, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta buy certain autographs you want because you'll just never meet those people. It's okay though. I'm never gonna be anywhere that Christian Bale is, so I've accepted that. That's fine. All right. Then we got the Nick Morton Mummy. Closest thing I'll ever get to a Tom Cruise pop. I love him in the Mission Impossible series. I wish we'd get a pop. That would be amazing. But it's okay. Alright, so just some reorganizing here. So yeah, the shelves are clear there. I don't think I have any other lingering... I have a video game box, so maybe I might leave the top alone for the video game pops just because I have a specific video game box in there that I can put those in. And a couple other video game pops out here, so... Okay, so I have come to a stopping point. We have cleared these shelves. For the most part, those are just random boxes from that other one. We have that little corner of stuff we're going to get rid of. And then up top there, those are going to go in a completely separate box. So we'll just do that a different day when we do some of this and all that. But yeah, we filled up 3 boxes, guys. I went ahead and put the books in here. I put the, Scarlet Spider, like, frame there. So yeah, we're kind of chilling. We filled up 3 boxes with 2 shelves. That is actually kind of crazy, so that scares me. I'm going to need more boxes than I thought for sure, but this was a great start today. So guys, this is where part 1 does end. Like I said, there's going to be a couple parts in this series. As long as these, do relatively okay, and you guys let me know that you want to see more parts as I am moving and tearing down the entire collection. I do hope you enjoyed this video, of course. Hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. Now, I would do my traditional outro, but this video is far too long as it is, so I'm just going to say I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys later. Bye.